Hey guys, Vanessa here, self-love and confidence expert. Today I want to talk to you guys about why it is so important to build a relationship with yourself before you start building it with others, before you start attracting others into your life, before you just get into that, before you start being in relationships or seeing how they affect you or why they're affecting you the way that they affect you. So pretty much to start it all off, the relationship that you have with yourself will reflect the people that you let into your life. So whether they're, narcissists or they're people who love and appreciate you and respect you, the way you feel about yourself and the relationship that you have with yourself, whether it's strong or not strong, will determine how your other relationships will work out. So to start off, you need to get, the first and the most important thing that you need to do when you are building your own relationship is you need to get to know what your likes and dislikes are. Because if you don't know what you like, what you love, what makes you happy, how is anybody else going to make you happy? How are you going to live everyday life? You cannot rely your happiness on somebody else, because what happens when, let's say, that person's not there anymore? You're going to be destroyed and you're going to have to start from the bottom again. So it's really important to figure out what you like and what you dislike, but also in relationships. What do you like the most in relationships? What do you dislike in relationships? This will prevent you from getting into messy situations in a relationship, and it'll stop you from having relationships that will have the potential to actually hurt you rather than empower you and help you build and help you grow. The second thing is to build your confidence. You need to be able to have that self-esteem and that confidence where other people's opinions won't affect you, and not allow other people's thoughts or words control you. Because if you're going to live your life and always rely on other people and what they're thinking and what they're saying and what they feel or how they feel about you or towards you, about the things that you're doing, you're never going to do what makes you happy. And you're never going to have that confidence where, you'll be able to just do what you want or trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust what you know is best for you. Because you're the only one that knows what's best for you, right? So, and there's so many negative people out there around us that if we can't realize our own worth, then everything else will affect us. We're our only real cheerleaders. We're going to be the only ones that are actually going to be able to help us prosper and empower ourselves and help us do what we want to do, help us be the people that we want to be, help us be everything we desire and aspire to be. So we need to build our confidence. It is so crucial. We need to build our confidence. The third thing is that you'll start to learn to set boundaries. Now, boundaries are so important because they're what shapes us. There are, what we'll let in and what we will not accept. So when you set boundaries, you're putting rules in place for your life. So no one on the external can affect you in a bad way. So you have to make sure that these people won't have power over you or control you. That's the key word, control you. You don't want people to control you. You don't want them to have the power over you, so what they decide, their decisions control what you want. No, you have to set your boundaries. Okay, this is what I want. This is a non-negotiable. I'm not going to fight this. This is what I say. This is how I say it. This is what I feel about this, and nothing is going to change my mind about it. So it's setting a non-negotiable. So something that nobody is going to change. This is what you've set for yourself, and this is what's going to happen, and this is what's going to stand in place. Nobody's changing this. This is what it is. This is how it's going to be. And the last thing that I think is really important is that once you start gathering all of these traits and you start really building that relationship with yourself, that strong relationship with yourself, you will become a walking, talking goddess. All of your desires will start coming true because you'll be in a situation where you're motivating yourself daily and you're loving yourself and you're appreciating yourself and you're respecting yourself and you're showing yourself all that self-love and that self-care. You're taking time for yourself. You're valuing yourself. You're doing what you need to prosper, to, you know, strengthen yourself and everything that you have and everything that you are. So the more you know about yourself, the more you can, you know what kind of relationships you want, know what you want in the relationships, right? Like what kind of traits you want in somebody, or even just friends. It doesn't have to be people that you're dating or anything like in romantic. It's more about like any relationships in general. Like you want to know who you want in your life. Like you don't want to be in that position where you're like, okay, well, why do I keep attracting the same negative person, or why do I keep attracting these friends who use me and control what I do? Like why would I want that? I want friends to empower me. I want them to, you know, notice how amazing I am and always be there for me and support me and respect me. So the more that you build the relationship with yourself first, and you start loving yourself and you start appreciating yourself, the more you're going to attract the right people. Like you're going to be in that space. You're going to know what you want. You're going to have your non-negotiable set in place, which means once you see a red flag, you're going to kick them to the curb. Like you don't want them. Like, no, you don't have time for them, because this is not part of your list. So you're not going to give in to them. You're not going to let it happen. So anyways, this was my video on why I think building a relationship with yourself first is so important. Like you must build a relationship with yourself first before you can build with others. I mean, you can build with others, but it won't be what you want, and then you'll always be disappointed. So fix yourself, build on yourself, improve yourself, and everything else will follow. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like and save. And if you have any other questions, please just comment them below, or even send me a DM and we can chat. We can hop on a strategy call and get everything answered for you. So thank you guys. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. Love you.